your own editing on your first book?
Oh, great question. Did I do my own editing on my first book? Authors are actually the worst editors for their own work, if you really think about it. When I look at my work, I can't see it the way that a reader would see it, because when I'm reading it, I'm like, I either overanalyze everything and I can't see what's good about it, or I'm completely blind to the things that need to be changed. So it's great to have other people looking at your work and giving you advice. When I first started out writing, I first wrote my first ever story for a 6th grade school assignment that my mom gave me when I was in my first year of middle school. And I wrote my first short story, and my mom was like, "You're a better writer than I am, and you're 11. And so when I first started writing, I actually had a writing coach, someone who lived in another state, who I communicated with through email, and I would send him my stories, and he would give me advice, and he would critique them for me and taught me, everything that I knew about the basics of creative writing, which is something I do now for young people. Is I love to, have these relationships with young people where I email them, they send me their stories and stuff. So that's where I sort of learned how to write. And then once I stopped working with him and I was doing all my own stories, before I ever had an agent, before I had an editor, which are 2 things I have now. I have someone who gets paid. I have 2 different people who get paid to look at my work and critique it. But my best editors were like my sister and my best friend, okay? Because I write books for young people, like for teenagers or people like me. And so I have a teenage sister who's 15, and I have a best friend who's 17. So who better to give my stories to and get feedback from than them? Because they're going to be honest with you. They're going to tell me what people will think. And then after they go through it, and of course my mom will be like, "No, this is spelled wrong," or she's a homeschool mom, so she does that. And then after that is when I send it to my agent and my editor, who both get paid to actually look at my work and give feedback on it.